In the annals of food processing, few innovations have sparked as much controversy as pink slime, a term that has become synonymous with questionable meat production practices. This innocuous-sounding moniker refers to lean, finely textured beef, or LFTB, a processed meat product derived from leftover beef trimmings. The origins of pink slime can be traced back to a desire to minimize waste and maximize profits in the meat industry. Beef trimmings, often laden with fat and considered unsuitable for direct consumption, became the unlikely source of this new meat product. Instead of discarding these trimmings, processors devised a method to extract the remaining bits of lean meat, which were then treated and added to ground beef as a filler. This innovation, initially hailed as a triumph of efficiency, would soon become a lightning rod for consumer outrage and spark a debate about transparency and ethics in the food system. The transformation of beef scraps into pink slime is a multi-step process that involves a combination of mechanical and chemical treatments. First, the trimmings are heated and spun in centrifuges to separate the lean meat from the fat. The resulting product, a paste-like substance, is then treated with ammonium hydroxide gas, a solution used to kill harmful bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella. This step, while effective in reducing bacterial contamination, has been a major point of contention due to the use of chemicals in meat processing. After treatment, the meat paste is compressed into blocks, frozen, and shipped to meat processors, where it is typically blended with ground beef. The addition of pink slime allows manufacturers to reduce production costs by incorporating a cheaper meat product, while still meeting the fat content requirements for ground beef. For years, the widespread use of pink slime in ground beef went largely unnoticed by consumers, hidden behind vague labeling practices and a lack of transparency in the food industry. However, in 2012, a series of investigative reports, most notably one by ABC News, brought the issue to the forefront of public consciousness, sparking a wave of outrage and disgust. Consumers, appalled by the thought of ammonia-treated beef scraps in their food, demanded greater transparency and accountability from meat producers and retailers. The backlash was swift and severe, leading to a sharp decline in pink slime sales, the closure of processing plants, and a flurry of lawsuits. Beef Products Inc. (BPI), the leading manufacturer of pink slime, filed a defamation lawsuit against ABC News, claiming that the network's reporting had caused irreparable damage to the company's reputation and bottom line. The lawsuit, which sought $1.9 billion in damages, was eventually settled in 2017 for an undisclosed amount. While pink slime remains a contentious ingredient in the food system, consumers are not powerless. By arming themselves with knowledge and adopting a discerning approach to their food choices, they can minimize their exposure to this controversial product. Here are a few tips for navigating the murky waters of processed meat. Read labels carefully. While the USDA currently allows LFTB to be labeled as ground beef, some manufacturers may voluntarily disclose its presence on their packaging. Look for phrases like lean, finely textured beef, or ammonia-treated beef in the ingredient list. Choose organic or grass-fed beef. These certifications generally prohibit the use of ammonia treatment in meat processing, making them a safer bet for consumers concerned about pink slime. Buy from trusted sources. Establish relationships with local butchers or farmers who prioritize transparency and sustainable meat production practices. Explore alternatives. Consider incorporating more plant-based protein sources into your diet, or experiment with other types of meat that are less likely to contain pink slime, such as whole cuts of beef or poultry. By making informed choices and demanding greater transparency from the food industry, consumers can drive a shift towards a more sustainable and ethical food system.